What's up, YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, with another action figure review. Today's review will be of the 2-pack of DC Universe Classics versus Masters of the Universe Classics, Aquaman versus Mer-Man. As you can see, both these, this is what comes in the set. I'll show you the packaging. Let me just set these guys aside real quick. This is the packaging they come in. There it goes. Doesn't want to stay up. Doesn't want to. There it goes. This is the packaging they come in. As you can see, half of it has the Masters of the Universe Classics. Let me get him out of the way. Move. Go swimming. He's got half is the Masters of the Universe Classics packaging setup, and the other half looks just like the DCUC setup for the packaging. Boom. Says Ocean Warlord for Mer-Man at the bottom, and this one says King of the Seven Seas. And it's got a little mini poster. It's somewhere else right now, so I won't show that. Basically looks just like the back of the packaging, which is this is the back of the packaging, as you can imagine. There's a little read-up if you want to read that. Pause it, go ahead and read it. There's a read-up of Mer-Man. Mer-Man. And that's what it looks like. Basically the same picture as this, except a little bit more in scale with the poster. But yeah, I'll just set this back over here, get this out of the way, and we will get to the review of these two figures. First I'm going to do Mer-Man. Mer-Man looks great. Sorry, I got a movie playing in the background. Yeah, so Mer-Man. I don't have. I think I only own him and He-Man out of the MOTUC line. I loved these guys when I was a kid, and it brings back a ton of memories from when I was a kid. Just having this guy out of the package. I kept He-Man in the package. I have the He-Man Superman 2-pack, and these guys are really expensive. They're kind of pricey. I think the first two I had when I was a kid, it was He-Man and Hurricane Haddock or Modric, or I can't remember his name, but he's the one that kind of looks like a bat. Hurricane Modric, I think it was Modric. Pretty sure. I don't know. Correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But yeah, I also had Mer-Man in my collection too, but those are since gone, and now I have him again. So anyways, let's get back to Mer-Man, because I'm getting sidetracked with telling tales of when I was a kid. Anyways, Mer-Man looks great. He comes with this sword, and get to the sword first. Sword looks great. Looks good. Looks very under the sea-ish. If that's not really a word, but yeah, looks good. It attaches to his body armor here. There's a little bit of paint rub right there. A little bit of the blue paint from the sword, because he was actually holding it in the package, but he's got his armor here is water armor, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure exactly the technical term, but the sword can fit into the back right here, so he can hold it. And that's what he looks like with him holding it. Looks great. It's a really cool figure. They really put some tender love and care into these MOTUC figures. I almost wish that they did the same with the DC line, but you know, I get it. Whatever. This is their bread and butter right here. This is probably where they make the most money off the adult collectors, so understandable. On a side note, did anybody see that Castle Grayskull? That thing looks fucking awesome. But yeah, that thing looks sweet. It's huge. But yeah, here, I'll get to articulation. I'm getting sidetracked again. Anyways, I pull the sword out, and his head moves up. He doesn't have a ton of range of motion with the head, but head moves up, head moves down, head does move in a full 360. I just snapped his neck. He's dead. Anyways, bring that up. You can bring his... Oh boy, he's real stiff. I just got these guys at Toys R Us. They're on sale for $24.99. This 2-pack, so it was a great deal. I was like, I can't pass it up. So, but yeah, arm was up, got bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, and just a wrist rotation. And that's about it. Oh my god, this guy's super stiff. I'm trying to push on his upper bicep. But he does have an ab crunch. Pretty good range of motion. Is hindered by this a little bit, and this is removable, so you can take that off. That's what he looks like with it off, but he just looks silly with it off, so put it back on. There we go. But yeah, is not too familiar with their hips. Pretty sure it's on a ball joint. Yeah, it's on a ball joint, so it's on a Y. I think it's a Y joint. Y ball joint, yep. Not the same though as a Y joint. No, not the same. Just a ball joint, ball peg. Moves out about that far. That's straight. Moves back kind of, and doesn't really move forward that much. This is a stiffer plastic. His little underwear here, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the technical term is. A single bend at the knee, and his ankle. I really don't want to move his ankle. His ankle, there we go. It's just real stiff, and these joints don't look very strong. But his ankle moves up too. He moves back and up. There we go. He's a little loosened up now. He's got that Toy Biz ankle rocker, pivot, whatever you want to call it. So he stands easily. He's not hard to stand at all. A little bit of paint right here rubbed off from the sword, but that's not a big deal. He's fully detailed here except for the torso. He's got a little bit of shading in the legs, the back of the legs here, back of the biceps here, or the triceps here. What else? Different color on the back of the head as opposed to the front. It's darker in the front, but there's also some shadowing or shading or whatever you want to call it right in the face. His face sculpt is pretty cool. He looks a little sad. He looks very upset because the big eyes, the big bug eyes. Like in the packaging, he looks kind of pissed. He looks angry. He's supposed to be angry. He's working for Skeletor and shit. Like he looks pissed in this, and he's also green in this picture. I'm not sure if that's like a variant or if that's supposed to be a variant or something. But yeah, he looks sad. Looks like he just lost his bike or something. I don't know, Mer-Man's riding a bike around, but I just lost my bike. Can you help me find it? No? Okay. Anyways, let's get to the other half of this cool 2-pack. You can never go wrong with a MOTUC figure. They're so cool. They're just so cool. Aquaman. This is a major reason why I bought this pack. I do not have an Aquaman, and I won't pay a ton of money for this guy. He was the final piece to my Justice League. So, wanted to finish him up. Got him done. Got that setup all done, so that team's done. Finally. I just got Wonder Woman too. I'm gonna do her. I'm gonna do a review of her later on this week. But yeah, Aquaman looks great. He, got that orange. This is all sculpted in. Looks like chainmail, but it's his shirt and Comes with this is a trident, which is kind of got to use some hot water on this. It's supposed to lay like this. That's how it's supposed to lay, but it doesn't. It always goes back to looking like that. So I guess that's fine too. But that's pretty much what it looks like there. Sorry, not getting in. So focus, please. Focus. And that's the other side, a little star, and it's the exact same on this side. Face sculpt looks great. Kind of annoyed with that situation. He's got like a little blemish on his face. But, yeah, it looks like looks like Scarface a little bit. Got a little blemish on his face, but, which is really annoying. But the hair sculpt looks awesome. Really like the hair sculpt. The face sculpt looks good too. Very good likeness to the character here. The belt. I mean, there's not a ton of. There's more detail up front. His lower torso doesn't really have much of detailing. They actually got the same greens, which are in the upper thigh and the lower thigh / leg. They're actually the same color green, so that's a huge plus because DC likes to give us 2 different color legs sometimes. They like doing that. They're a big fan of that. I am not a big fan of that, and I'm sure all of you out there are not a big fan of that. But he's got his little fins on the back of his legs. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate to the character. Although I don't know too much about Aquaman. I'm not a big Aquaman fan. I mean, I respect the character. I like the character. He's cool. But I don't know like a ton about him. So, but yeah, he's cool. This is basically the 2-pack. He comes with his little. Oh, there goes fucking Mer-Man. Let's get that on there. Get it on there. Yeah. Stand, please. And Mer-Man here with his sword, not in his hand. There we go. Looking good. But yeah, this is the 2-pack. I would say good job on this 2-pack. It looks great. You're getting, I mean, if you're a fan of both of these, you're getting what you want. You're getting a DC figure and a MOTUC figure. If you're not, if you're just a DC figure, I would just try and search for him by himself. But, you know, I mean, you're probably going to pay around the same price, around 25 bucks for him, unless you go for him loose, and he doesn't always come with his accessories. Some people don't sell him with his accessories loose, so I just went ahead and found the 2-pack, and on top of that I get a bonus figure to me. So, but yeah, I would suggest picking this up. I give it two thumbs up, trigger finger thumbs up, pressing the detonator. Pull the trigger on these guys. They're good. They're a good setup. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it I can say for these guys. But yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time on the flip side.